You guys helped me a lot to find a job.
Welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Tamo, and today I'm here with our former coachee, Rohan. Hey, Rohan, how is it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm also very good. Rohan, in the first part of our interview, which we link here, we have talked about how you came to Germany, how the interview process with German companies was for Java developers and so on. Today, we want to talk more about how it is to work in Germany, how it is to settle here. Maybe first of all, introduce yourself quickly.
I am Rohan, and I am senior Java developer. And I moved to Germany last year, December month only. And yeah, so far like it's going good. And yeah, that's all.
Cool. So you're in Germany now for 9 months. Just very quickly, if I remember correct, your main motivation to Germany was to just to approach new countries, to live the life, see what's going on, right? You've been working in different European countries before, is that correct?
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, means my motivation, I would say, to come Germany is because like I before in my career, like I have been working in different European countries. Like I had been in Sweden, France, then Belgium. So yeah, I had experience in different European countries, and like yeah, when I came to work in these countries, I see like work-life balance or work atmosphere is very good, and it's very
Mhm,
positive. So that's what I and my wife always had in mind, like to go to one of the European country to find a job
mhm,
and like live for longer duration.
cool.
So that was the motivation to come to Germany.
And before you came to Germany, you were working in India, right?
Yeah, yeah. Before, I was in India before
Okay.
coming to Germany. Yeah.
And yeah, tell me, how is it to work in Germany? How is that different maybe to working in Germany, or is it different at all? What would you say?
So yeah, actually I came on the winter time, so it was even initially it was tough and like it's like dark early as well, like it's around 4 p.m. It's going to be dark in the winter, and during initial days, like yeah, it was tough because to find apartment is difficult here where the city I am living.
Hmm.
So it was the initial challenge. And like my actually we were looking for kindergarten for or kita for my daughter, but
Hmm.
like it was very difficult to find that as well.
Hmm.
So I would say like initial time was very tough, where like to find the apartment. And the other difficult thing I see, like when in here, like when I got the apartment, like everything is unfurnished. Like you will not receive any of the single light as well. So yeah, that was the difficult thing, like because I have never installed a light by myself, but and or assemble the furniture or anything. But yeah, it eventually like with the help of YouTube and friends and all, like able to install it and assemble the furniture. So yeah, they were like a difficult time, but yeah, now I see like yeah, it's good and like as everything is settled. So
Now
yeah,
you're settled, you found a kindergarten, your wife has found a job.
yeah.
And it's summer. I mean, it's quite hot
So
outside right now.
yeah.
Yeah, and you live in a smaller city in Bavaria. How's that? I mean, before that you lived in a huge Indian city. How, if you compare that city life from small Bavarian town now to India, how's that for you?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, in India, I was living in the big city, and like with a huge population. And like when I came here, like I would say it's not very small city, but yeah, it's small city. It's small. It's in a big enough to get everything with what I need. Like I find all the grocery stores which I needed, and like there is also big. I would say Indian community as well. Like, and there are all the festivals are now we are celebrating.
Hmm.
So means yeah, means I would not say like I'm missing anything in this city, because like I have good amount of friends, good amount of Indian community. We are celebrating festivals, all the festivals. So yeah, it's good, I would say. And like it's
Awesome.
also it's within the reach to the big cities like Munich as well. So
Mhm.
it's not like difficult to go to Munich or anything. So Yeah.
You go around by public transport, or do you have a car? How
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
do this?
Actually, yeah, I use public transport only because, like,
Mhm.
yeah, probably next goal is to get the license, but yeah, probably next year.
Okay.
Uh, but yeah,
But public
right now,
transport is working fine. There's no
yeah,
issue.
yeah, yeah, perfectly fine. Yeah, like it, I don't see any need for now to
Mhm.
have any car or anything because everything is reachable using public transport. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's
Cool.
good. Yeah.
And how is it in your company? Are you the only guy from India there, or how's that?
No, in my company, like many Indians, and like that company is also they're one of the branch in India as well. So sometimes many people are relocating from that uh, branch, that India location to Germany location. So I see frequently many people come and go here and there from India.
Mhm.
So yeah,
So
there are enough.
you don't need to speak German at work, like it's English.
No, no, no. It's English only. Yeah.
Okay. And how is it in private life? I mean, how did you get along with English and in a smaller German city? How's that?
Actually, there is, I would say there is couple of, or I would say there is a big university here. And
Mm-hmm.
because of that, like there are many young crowd is here. And I noticed like most of the young crowd are speaking good English.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, unless and until you go to the public offices for your means visa or any other uh, local stuff, there they only speak German, but the rest of the areas like means yeah, I am able to survive with only English. But
Okay.
yeah, I have started learning German.
Okay, cool. And regarding your visa, is that settled? Did you get your final blue card already? Is that all been
No, no, it was
processed?
like this week only I had just applied for blue card because
Okay.
to get appointment for blue card it's very difficult.
Okay.
So yeah,
So you probably get that in the next 2 or 3 months. You get your blue
yeah, tour.
card. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
And how is it? Do you have to pay for the kindergarten for your child? How is that organized in the state where you live?
So kindergarten actually, when we came, like we were finding for Kita, but
Mm-hmm.
like Kita is very difficult in the city which where I am living. It's a very tough competition.
Mm-hmm.
So we were not able to find Kita. But then eventually we started applying for kindergarten as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually after I would say 20 to 30 application, finally one of the kindergarten accepts us and like, yeah, now she started going to kindergarten.
And is it free of charge, or do you have to pay for that?
Actually, kindergarten is, I would say partially free, I
Mm-hmm.
would say, because
Yeah.
like, means if you want to put your kid for more than 5 hours, then after that, like some amount you need to pay. And like if
Mm-hmm.
you want to select food as well from the kindergarten,
Mm-hmm.
then also you need to pay. But like
Mm-hmm.
kindergarten overall, I would say it's
It's
less
for
cheaper
free.
than Kita.
Okay. And at work, so you work as a Java developer. How is it? How's work there? First of all, what tech stack are you mainly working with? How's the work daily routine maybe different to India, or is it different to India?
Yeah, yeah, it's like I would say, means in India, like I had a kind of dual role where I was managing the team as well as leading the team as well as doing the development. So at that, my role was hybrid, but here, like it's only pure Java developer role. So my day-to-day life, it's like I receive the task and I need to complete that task.
Mm,
So there is no thing about nagging like where is what's your status and all and like uh, I don't need to like miss it's in my company like timing is also flexible. So
mhm,
sometimes like if I started early in the morning like 6:30 or 7 and then probably I can sometimes I log off early as well
mhm,
around 2 3. So it's like very flexible and like I don't have many meetings as well.
mhm,
I just have small meetings. That's all where I team as a team we gather together and talk. But
mhm.
rest of the time, it's up to you how you want to manage. So it's very flexible.
And do you have to work on weekends
No, no, I never need to work on weekend.
and overtime? Do you have to do overtime or work late at night?
No, never, never.
Okay,
And
so
like
yeah,
in general, like for example, if I some days like if I work for 10 hours, then probably I can take off on any of the week or any of the day for
okay.
rest of the 2 hours or 3 hours which I have spent extra.
So and with the work-life balance, you are happy how it is
Yeah,
at
yeah,
the
it's
moment.
completely happy, and I think that was one of the reason for which we moved to Germany. Yeah,
Yeah. In because I hear a lot of stories in India that you have to work, I don't know, 10,
yeah,
12, 13
yeah,
hours. Your manager sometimes calls you at night or on the weekend. So that's not the
yeah.
case at the
Yeah,
moment.
yeah, yeah. And in that, like, it was like, yeah, start time was defined in means when I was working in India, but end time was not that defined.
Okay,
So,
that's good. That's great to hear. And from a coding perspective, is that similar? How you have to do your sprints or your task? Is that your stories? Is that similar or regarding the code
yeah.
quality or?
Fortunately, the methodology which we are using in my team is also same like I used to do on my when I was working in India. Like it's agile only, and like yeah, it's like sprint based. Like we have tasks to delivered and to be deployed on the production and all.
Mhm,
The one thing I see different here is like in India, yeah, like when I was working in that company, like the team was very big, and then like their responsibility was divided on with lots of people. But
mhm,
here, like with the small team and all, like I am kind of responsible of many things as well.
mhm,
So yeah, that gives me opportunity to explore more areas as well.
mhm. And the tech stack, what tech stack are you mainly working on?
Mainly, I'm working on Spring Boot, and as a cloud, we are using AWS.
Mhm, okay.
So it's a fundamental Spring Boot Java.
That's also quite common. Like a lot of German companies are using AWS as a cloud
Yeah,
provider. So,
yeah, yeah,
so if you're applying for Germany, if you're a Java engineer, you need to be good in cloud technologies, also in Docker, right? Maybe also
yeah,
Kubernetes. Yeah,
yeah.
that's yeah. Okay, cool. And yeah, is there anything else? Maybe when you moved here, what was shocking to you, or what was different next to that the apartment is not were not furnished?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, when and I would say this public related thing, like where, for example, I need to apply for blue card. I thought like I will receive it in probably 2-3 months, at least appointment, and not sure
Hmm.
like probably next 2-3 months I will receive the card. But that thing is very slow, and then initial registration and like bank account opening and those things, I would say it's kind of little bit slow here.
Yeah,
And I would say like means digitalization, in terms of digitalization, like it's little bit slow. Like many of the things, like I would say most of the things are depend on the paper.
yeah.
But like yeah, that was we are not used that much used to on the means I would say in India, and like yeah, here it's more on paperwork. So that I would say it's like it's
That,
found strange here. Yeah.
that's definitely. I mean, in the end, you can always be sure it will work out, but it will
Mhm.
take time, right?
Yeah,
That's for
yeah.
sure. Regarding the digitalization, yeah, we need more good software engineers who help us there to speed up things. And yeah, that's true. Germany is a bit behind when it comes to that. You're absolutely right. And yeah, is there anything else? Maybe if you overlook for people in India who are looking for jobs in Germany, Java engineers or backend engineers in general, what advice would you give them if they're looking for jobs here? Um,
One thing I would say is like be honest on what you are saying or what you are doing. Like don't hide anything. Like if you don't know, then tell them upfront. Like I don't have worked or I have not brushed up or I haven't good experience on this.
mhm,
Because like it's like honesty is a very core thing or key thing. They check in the candidate.
mhm,
And like as I said earlier, like it's a good quality of the code. Means if you are in the technical background or Java developer or any of the developer, clean code, documented code, and like with a good amount of test is a very key thing.
yeah.
Uh, yeah, so I would say that those and focus base more on fundamentals. Like yeah, first clear the fundamentals, then only move to the next level. Like without that, like don't go to FZ like here and there.
Exactly. That's a really good advice. Honesty, good communication. Germans are very direct, but they are honest, right?
Yeah.
Be good in your fundamentals, as you said. Writing clean code is absolutely key. I mean, that's a really good advice.
You guys helped me a lot to find a job. And I joined the program, like I would say it's like, I would say, lifetime learning for me. Like when I'm going to find a job in future or any of the time, because you guys are already on the talent acquisition on the other side of part. So I understand the perspective of the talent acquisition who see or read our resume. So I understand that, and like, yeah, it's going to be helpful for throughout my career, right? Like how and what is expected and how you should behave, and like that's all. So it was good learning to join the program.
Thank you. Thank you for that. And we stay in touch, of course. And if you ever need any help or advice, or if you come around to Berlin, it's not that far.
Yeah,
Let us know. We have a coffee in our office, of course.
yeah.
And that would be much appreciated. And I wish you and your family all the best, and stay in touch. Auf
Yeah.
Wiedersehen and bye bye.
Thank you. Choose.
Thank. Cheers. Auf Wiedersehen.
Yeah, yeah,
If you have watched that far, if you are a software engineer, if you want to move to Germany, watch our video training, book a call with us. We assess your profile. If we can help you, we help you to land a job here. And yeah, then soon you'll be in Germany working here. Many thanks for watching. All the best. Bye bye.